This is a Loi village in ALEBTONG district that was carved out of Lira district a few years ago. Zanzibar revolutionary leader Field Marshall John Okello was born and raised in this village before he moved to Zanzibar. He was orphanaged at an early age and was raised by relatives. In his youthful days, Okello worked on the Uganda-Kenya border, but later moved to Zanzibar. While there, he became interested in politics and joined the Afro-Shirazi party that opposed the dominance of minority Arabs on the islands of Zanzibar and Pemba. In 1962, Okello and his men fought alongside people of Zanzibar up to the capital, Stone Town, where the Sultan lived. Although they were poorly armed, Okello led his troops against the police force and they deposed the Sultan.
Mungu ya Waafrika hata nikafaulu kwa Mungu ya Waafrika.
He said he was trained here by the God of the Africans, gained experience through the God of Africans, and we succeeded through the God of Africa.
Here in a Loi village, many consider Field Marshal John Okello as a hero, even in his heroic acts many miles away. Nathan Opio says he was Okello's schoolmate at ALEBTONG Primary School, where he says he was a very active young man.
He was active actually. He was very playful.
Okello never went far in school. He stopped in primary too, but later received some military training.
He went as far as Tanzania, which is now called Zanzibar. Then he blocked the government of Sultan, an Arab.
After Zanzibar revolution, he was sidelined and returned to Uganda. Even back home, many looked at him suspiciously. This was the 1970s when Idi Amin was president.
He had many secret movements because UPC government then also was skeptical of the kind of man. What was he going to do? What was he aiming at? So everybody was scared of him. So since the government saw that they were scared of him, when Amin overthrew the government in '71, Field Marshal was mistaken.
Okello died in mysterious circumstances in the 1970s and tells a tale of how this was because of him being a field marshal.
The then president of Uganda, Idi Amin, it is alleged, I can't say this is a true statement, it is alleged and reported that the then president, when he returned to Uganda, he said, no, this country cannot have two field marshals. So since then to date, people have never seen John Okello, whether alive or dead, but we now believe and we can conclude that most probably he died.
He went to Amin, he greeted him, he shook his hands, he congratulated Amin for overthrowing UPC government. He didn't know what Amin was thinking. Amin was equally scared of him. So he came back home. When he came back home, he started also organizing how to overthrow the government of Idi Amin.
This is the house Okello built for his family, his widow and last born child, who never got to see him live here. For now, this is the only structure that stands in memory of Field Marshal John Okello. Now, we spoke with the family members and most of them are saying that at least if something could be done in remembrance of what he did, not only for Uganda, but also for the continent of Africa. The area MP and local leaders are asking government to honor the son and recognize him as a nationalist and a Pan-Africanist.
To me, I strongly believe that government of Republic of Uganda, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, can initiate a diplomatic initiative or a diplomatic talk together with the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, that includes Zanzibar, to see what can be done to help the family of the late Field Marshal John Okello.
In the last and final series of Focus on ALEBTONG, we interact with the family of Uganda's gold medalist John Akibwa. In the series, we show how the family is in a wanting state. John Akibwa also happened to have hailed from ALEBTONG. More research all NTV.